Yo, what up? This is not MTV. All right, guys, my roommates are really nervous about being on camera, so treat them nicely. Let's say some nice things in the comments.
Good morning, roommates.
What's up?
So when we're waking up at 4:45, what's the routine? What are we getting in the body?
So
Pre-swim.
normally just sugar water. You'll see my hat. This is Blank Sports Nutrition. It's my new sponsor. And they have just dropped a hydrogel mix. So instead of your single-use, plastic gels, it's a mix. I'm gonna make one for this run in this reusable flask. So I had one of those and some banana bread this morning. My custom Strug juice. You guys have seen me drinking Strug juice on the channel for a while. I would just order maltodextrin and fructose off of Amazon. And my friend Mike was doing the exact same thing, and he started ordering 1,000 kilos at a time and started selling it. Custom mix Strug juice. It's the same 1.1 to 0.8 glucose to fructose, except special, it's half a part maltodextrin, half a part dextrose, which makes it more soluble. So you can fit 120, 140, 150 grams of carbs in a bottle.
Careful, dude. It's icy out here. It's like unseasonably cold this past 10 days. It's been sunny, which is great, but it's not usually ice on the ground. It's a fine morning at Green Lake as I ponder and look out over my kingdom. I do have the KOM in the bike lane, so I think that's fair to say. All right, guys, 27 minutes into this warm-up, gonna jog for another minute or two and then get into it. 40 minutes at marathon pace. I asked Zeth what I should start at. He said 5:25, then maybe cut down, see how you feel. It's cold, so it's hard on the lungs. Thankfully, he gave me some sandbags. We're getting towards the end of the week. Did some big work yesterday, 4 by 8 minutes at 400 watts, and then 5:30 a.m. swim squad. So as always, we gotta see how we feel and do the right effort, not get attached to paces. That's why it just says marathon pace and no pace range. So it's really up to me. I don't want to say it's a beautiful day. It's like 30 degrees. There's ice on the ground. But it's a great day to get a little bit fitter. Excuse me, guys. I'm about to shoot some blanks into my mouth.
While I get this first mile done, I want to shout out today's video sponsor, ZBiotics.
Let's face it, there's no diet out there that's perfectly balanced. You watch my videos and you see me eating insane amounts of sugar and carbohydrates, and while I train enough to justify it, most people aren't running 520 miles around Green Lake. The American diet is packed with sugar, and 95% of people are not getting enough fiber on a daily basis. The solution? Sugar to fiber. The PhD microbiologists over at ZBiotics have genetically engineered this probiotic that will convert some sugar from your everyday diet into a prebiotic fiber called lecithin. This leads to a more balanced microbiome, which is especially important in the context of triathlon because a healthy gut is what allows you to process all of those necessary carbohydrates without GI distress. In 2025, prioritize your microbiome. Sugar to fiber is daily insurance that you're getting enough fiber in your diet. Go to zbiotics.com/Ari and use code Ari for 15% off any first-time orders of ZBiotics probiotics. ZBiotics has a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they will refund your order, no questions asked. Thank you, ZBiotics, for sponsoring today's episode. hit 5K in 16:30. So 3:18s. Feeling pretty cruisy. That got stressful. That was a particularly bad day out on the Green Lake Interloop. So I did 12,130 meters in 40 minutes. A very, very slight negative split. I was like 16:33 at 5K, then 33 flat at 10K, and then 39:30-ish at 12K. So 3:18, 3:19 down to 3:15 per K. So that's about 5:20 per mile down to 5:12. Felt good. Kind of 25 to 35 minutes kind of hurt. And then I guess I just got used to it. The last bit didn't feel that bad. Of course, I was fueled by rage of a dog on a leash running all the way across the path and nearly taking me out. So I had to come to a complete stop. So that helps. You can't run a whole 40-minute tempo off of anger, but you can run the last 5 minutes of it off of anger. Grr.
Were we post run? What were we recovering with?
You know, blanks, it's full spectrum here. So I got the recovery mix, which is basically just the sugar mix plus whey protein. Important for me to mention that this is not paid. Blanks is like a small company. I said it's my friend Mike, who had basically was just doing the same thing I was, making his own sports nutrition, and then very recently, like a year ago, started trying to make a business out of it. So this is a commission-only deal. So you're helping me out. You're helping out a small sports nutrition brand trying to break into the market using my code RE10. It's also in the description. So yeah, I'm only making money off of this if you guys go down and hit the link and buy blanks. So please buy it. I'm broke as Finished the workout, got changed up, and then got a big bowl of pho, good recovery food. Me, my roommate Mia, and Zeth behind the camera.
Some iPhone video masters.
Yeah, just iPhone 15 is all you need. iPhone and a little mic up, shout out couple.com. But yeah, it was a good session today. Definitely the 40 minutes straight feels very unfamiliar to me at this point in the season. Like I felt super inefficient. I think for shorter intervals, even up to like, 10-minute, like let's say 2-mile intervals, I feel pretty good, pretty strong. But I mean, that's what happens when you do a lot of VO2 or faster work, is you're very fast, but you're inefficient with your oxygen the longer you go. And that's kind of how I feel right now. Like it felt dummy easy for the first 15 minutes. And then it kind of started feeling a little bit harder. And then
the last couple minutes actually weren't that bad. It stabilized a little bit, but definitely got some work to do if we're gonna run faster than 110 at Oceanside. So today was a good step, 40-minute tempo. Long run this weekend, most important session of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be back with more. Peace.
Do you want to wrap us up with a cream pie review?
A cream pie. Honestly, I didn't even like this that much. Guys, we have a cream pie. Oh. It's like very cold, which I'm not big on. Cream's okay. Let's try the pie. Look, it's like a 4 out of 10. It's not my thing. Thanks, guys.